Hi, and we are live. Hi, everyone. I'm Pterosaurus, and right now we're doing post-interviews, post-RDC interviews. Today we have two special guests. Please introduce yourself.
So my name's Alvin Blocks.
And my name is Fraser to the Max.
Fraser to the Max, Alvin Blocks. Thank you so much for coming. How did you like RDC?
It was amazing. I mean, being able to meet all of the developers, hang out with them, share knowledge, was amazing.
I'm so happy that you enjoyed. How about you, Fraser?
I loved it. I just love getting to meet everyone that I've played their games for on my channel, and I really enjoyed talking to them and stuff. I really enjoyed it.
Yay! So, was there any developers that you were really happy to meet?
Yeah, I was really happy to meet PeacePod and Master of the Elements because PeacePod, I used his tutorials when I was starting out, and Master of the Elements, I'm a big fan of him. I like his games as well.
He has a great personality, doesn't he?
He has.
How about you? Who's your favorite developer you like?
Well, Zyleek, Bereza, and Wedgen, I was really excited to meet because they made really popular games, and I really love their games. So yeah, I was really happy.
Wait, so you're here at RDC. What do you do on Roblox?
Well, I make some games, but primarily I also make YouTube videos teaching people how to script and make games. So I cover anything from beginner to advanced things, and that takes up most of my time on Roblox.
That's amazing. How long have you been doing this?
So I've been on Roblox for 6.5 years now. Been developing for about 5 years. So I started off in my first year just playing around, and I just wanted to make games and teach others.
That's really cool because learning how to code or starting to code is really hard to do. So I hope to see more videos from you. So what is your YouTube handle?
So my YouTube handle is Alvin Blocks, just here. Search that on YouTube and you'll find my channel.
Great. You heard it from the source. If you want to learn how to script and make some Roblox games, be sure to tune in to Alvin Blocks, a great, wonderful builder, scripter, and YouTube maker. And how about you, Fraser? What do you do?
I do gaming videos on my YouTube channel. It's got over 10k subs, and this is it, Fraser to the Max. Search that. And you'll find it.
What is your most popular video?
It's Skywars on Roblox, made by 0_0.
Oh, that's so cool. And so I think we have some other interviews coming up. So do you want to give a round of shout-outs before we proceed to the next set of interviews?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Know the Game and also to PeacePod as well. Some great people.
Cool. And how about you? What's your shout-out? Who did you shout out to?
I would like to give a shout out to 0_0 for just getting me loads of views off of his game, and I also want to give a shout out to Know the Game because he was really helpful during this.
Well, wonderful. You heard it from these two. Be sure to check their channels out on YouTube, Alvin Blocks and Fraser to Max. Thank you so much for joining us post-interview, and have a safe trip back home, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. And then we are coming to... Come in. And who do we have here? Yay, we have... Hey, it's the winning team. Oh, my God. Oh, not the winners. Oh, we have winners and friends. Oh, we have, is this the winners? Yeah. Is this the winner circle?
Two of the winners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for those who did not watch or do not know yet, what is your name?
My username is Master of the Elements.
My username is Blue.
Wonderful. And what do we have here? This beautiful, wonderful trophy.
It's a trophy for RDC 2017 Game Jam for your outstanding achievement in Roblox development. First place winner.
That is so cool. So what was your team name?
Our team name was Team Second Place.
Why do that name?
Because if people watched the tournament yesterday, then they might remember me because I got second place. And then if they watched the last RDC, they might also remember me because we also got second place there. So I decided that we'd aim for second place. Like most of us agreed that, yeah, we would aim for second place.
Yeah,
so
that was the expectation. But it was a little ironic.
So are you saddened that you did not get second place this time around?
Kinda, but not really. Like I like this trophy more than the other one. But now I wanted to use Eternal Second Place as my joke. But now I can't. It lasted one day. Like, and now I gotta find some new funny joke to put on my Twitter.
So, for those who didn't watch, what was your game like? How did you like? Who did who, and how did you get the concept of the game?
Essentially, it's like a linear progression game where you start out with different powers. Like we had wind, ice, and fire, and that was the name of the game. And you could use them like in different physical ways, since they interacted differently with items in the game. So we just kind of wanted to have some fun interaction with physics. So we made wind use like lifting items, and we had ice that froze over the ground. Not the ground, the water. Ground does not freeze.
Yes, it does.
Water in the ground freezes. Get your physics right. And then the last power was fire, which unironically sets things on fire. That was pretty much what we did. And we kind of wanted to have some funny story going through the game. So we like added different admins like J Party and 2 Blocks to Quit because we know them and we love them. And we ended up giving them some unfortunate events in the game.
That was very clever, a very bold strategy, if I may say. So, were you surprised that you guys won first?
Yes, because we were called team second place, and I was like, okay, you know, we might get second place. And when the team got second place, we're like, okay, we didn't live up to it. It's okay, guys. Widgeon will probably get first place or something like that. By the way, Widgeon's really cool. And then we got first place, and I was just like, okay, that's not ironic at all. And so yeah, I was pretty surprised by the whole thing. It was definitely brilliant news, you know. Yeah.
So how are you going to celebrate your winnings?
Fly home in an airplane.
KFC? I don't know. People have ditched me already, so I don't know. Like, I'm standing here instead.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Yeah. Me and Terry will go for KFC. That sounds worth it.
Mm-hmm. So before we leave, do you have any shout-outs?
Shout-outs to somebody who was on the team but was not here when we got the prize. Shout-outs to all the people watching. Shout-out to Chi-Chin, who's standing behind us and really wants to be on an interview.
Well, my first shout-out is to DevRolv. He's the owner of Rolv. That's for the team I work with. We're working on Counterblocks right now. He's a great scripter, by the way. You guys should check out the group. Also, another shout-out to Mighty Baseplate as well, because Mighty Baseplate is just a fantastic scripter as well. Can't do anything without him. And another shout-out to PrimeFire94. He's also a great guy. You know, he works for our team as well. So those people definitely, you know, deserve a shout-out. Go check them out if you can. They're on Roblox, so yay.
Fantastic job. Congratulations. And I hope to see you too soon. Congratulations. I get the beautiful trophy. Yay. All right. And let's switch out to our last and final interview for today. I know it's been a long day for some of us. It has been 3 days of hanging out with some really cool developers. Oh my God, look, we have some developers here right now. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Fiercebite. My real name's Thomas.
And I'm Shushin, my real name is Aurélien, and I'm French.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. How did you like RDC?
It was great. This is my first RDC ever, and I just loved it. I loved meeting everyone who was here. I loved, you know, the atmosphere at RDC. I loved all the talks, meeting all of the admins, meeting Terry for the first time. It was just great.
How about you? How did you like RDC?
Exactly the same. And I can't say anything else. You said anything.
Was there any developers that you met that was really cool and you're happy to meet them?
I mean, like, everyone who I know from online, I was like really super happy to meet. Shishin here, we met for the first time. Also, like, JJ Wood, I met him for the first time. You know, Isco and Unite and, you know, Bereza and Widgeon and all these big developers that you see online all the time, but I never met in real life, and it's just kind of like, it's really cool to see them for the first time.
That is amazing. How about you? Was there anyone cool that you're like, oh my God, that person is so cool, and I finally get to meet them?
Yeah, all the French squad, like Sofloan, Aslam, and Notre, and him. And then Unite and Simon Blocks.
And Moat.
And Moat.
Yeah, Moat.
Of course. Had to make sure. And you were on, I recognize you for your, for the game jam. Were you part of the same team or?
Yeah.
Okay, I really enjoyed the fiction. Like, how did you guys come up with that concept?
So it took us quite a while to come up with the concept. We were thinking of doing like a traditional like stages and stuff, but like we wanted to do something more original than just you use magic to unlock like a door and move on and continue. So we kind of like merged different ideas. Shishin had the idea of this sort of the magician at the beginning, who gets sucked into the hat, and then I had the idea of him using like discovering positivity and believing and using this to kind of like spread a message about positivity. And then it was Newt, our other developer who couldn't be here. He had to catch the train, who thought up of the star thing. So we kind of merged all our ideas together, and then I wrote the whole dialogue and the plot line for everything.
That's amazing. I'm so happy that it was very creative and, like, for a lack of a better term, deep thoughts, which I really thought it was awesome. So let's see, we're about to end the show, but do you have any shout-outs, last-minute remarks?
Yeah, shout out to Henry Dev, my partner, who we're working on a Boardwalk Tycoon together.
And shout out to all the French people on Roblox, like Gaku Blocks, all the French squads were there. And that's all I think. Oh, Kenami. Yeah.
Cool. And I guess I'll do my random shout-out. Shout-outs to everyone at Roblox headquarters. Hi, everyone. I wish everyone was here. I hope everyone's doing great. Shout-outs to everyone who's tuning in right now or who has tuned in throughout this whole entire RDC US and RDC UK events. Shout-outs to the event staff here, the people that's holding the camera and making all the magic happen in technology of the internets. And shout-outs to all the Roblox developers, the creators, the scripters, the YouTubers, the dreamers. Thank you, everyone, so much for making our jobs easy, our fun, and so magical. Signing out, I'm Pterosaurus, and thank you for watching RDC 2017.